The Marvel Cinematic Universe has grown so much in recent years, but it's also shrunken down quite a bit as well. It just depends on where you look. But thanks to the Ant-Man movies and Doctor Strange, a vast, if tiny, new universe has been uncovered, the Quantum Realm. But what exactly is this micro-world, and how has it been changed from the comics? Let's break it down. The Quantum Realm is known as the Microverse in Marvel Comics. Originally, it was believed that the Microverse was a realm so tiny that it existed in between the atoms that make up the regular universe. Eventually, it turned out that it's actually a universe unto itself, but you can only get there through magic or by shrinking down to a subatomic level. That's why Ant-Man, Wasp, and Doctor Strange have been the first to visit the Quantum Realm in the MCU. But as the Wasp quickly learned, getting back is another matter entirely. Not only has the comic book Microverse been visited by characters like the Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, and Captain America, it's also home to its own lineup of heroes and villains. The most famous of these is of course the Micronauts, a team that started life as a Mego action figure line that Marvel licensed in the late 70s. The Micronauts were led by Commander Arcturus Ran, with his team members including the surviving members of the royal family from the teeny tiny realm known as Homeworld. Other major Microverse worlds have included Kai, which served as the setting for the Harlan Ellison classic Incredible Hulk Heart of the Atom story. Kaliklak, home to Bug, a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Subatomica, where the Lizard Men of Talk and Fantastic Four villain Psycho Man all hail from. The Microverse technically made its comic book debut way back in 1943's Captain America Comics number 25, when Cap and Bucky were dragged to the subatomic world known as Mita. This means the Microverse is actually older than Marvel Comics itself. Writer Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby eventually revisited the concept, starting with 1963's Fantastic Four number 16, where it was revealed that Doctor Doom had survived his apparent death by shrinking and becoming ruler of a place called Microworld. From there, the Microverse began to pop up in a variety of Marvel stories. The Micronauts comic followed in January 1979 as writer Bill Mantlo integrated the characters and their mythology into the larger Marvel universe. The Micronauts series far outlasted the toy line in the US, running until 1986 and even spawning a crossover with the X-Men comics. And while Marvel eventually lost the Micronauts license, they continue to publish new stories featuring the Microverse realm. While Marvel continues to use the Microverse in their comics, the film rights are tied up with the Micronauts franchise, which is owned by Hasbro, and that's why the Microverse name was changed to the Quantum Realm for the MCU. So far, the Quantum Realm isn't as developed as the Microverse either. We know that it exists outside the traditional confines of time and space, and the original Wasp, Janet Van Dyne, was stranded there after defusing a nuclear warhead. Scott Lang nearly followed her fate in the first Ant-Man movie before narrowly escaping. Ant-Man and the Wasp looks to address the fate of Janet as the Ant-Man team goes on a search and rescue mission for her. The Quantum Realm also made an appearance in 2016's Doctor Strange, as the Ancient One showed new disciple Stephen Strange a sampling of the other dimensions that can be visited through magic. It was also mentioned in an episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's also expected to factor into the Captain Marvel movie starring Brie Larson, which is coming out early next year. For more explainers, get the lowdown on upcoming Spider-Man villain Mysterio, or learn all about Wonder Woman 1984's mysterious villain, the Cheetah. And for all your MCU and other comic book universe needs, be sure to like and subscribe to your IGN platform of choice.